Okay, here we are 5 days later, and several of our seeds have sprouted. So we're going to keep an eye on them, make sure they have enough water. And I'm also going to make sure that we turn them every day so that they can grow as straight as possible. This is the next day, and you can see that the lettuce heavily sprouted, which was fine because we did plant them pretty packed. All right, we are on day 8 of the seedlings growing now, and you can tell they are definitely reaching. Several of them are leggy, so it's time to do something about that. We're going to go ahead and take some time soon to pot them up and separate them out and hopefully give them a little more stability.
Hi guys, Kendra here. We need to fix some of these leggy sproutlings we have. This is the green sprouting broccoli. I'm going to take my little label out first. We need to be very, very careful that we don't break their little stems. So I'm going to use a blunt pencil and just kind of move the soil around. There are four little sproutlings in here, and I'm just going to separate 2 here and 2 here. But I want to loosen them out gently. Okay. Now we're going to put some soil in this one. Okay, that's not as I want it to. Okay. So for fill, I'm going to make 2 holes for our separated babies. I'm going to lift them out as gently as I can. Eek. Look how tall that is. And then I'm going to press it down in. Okay. All right, we just want to give the stem a little more support. And I'll show you kind of what I mean here. Sorry, concentrating. All right. So here, I'm going to show you how I put it in the pot. Okay, so we have this long little stem. I made a deep hole. We're going to place it in as gently as we can. And then we're just going to fill it in. Okay, and I'm going to add more soil to the top here so that they're not falling over. And then I will separate these two and give them a little more room and a better little spot. And I'll continue doing that with all of them. All right, now they're both in their refilled pots. You want to make sure too that there is not leftover soil on top. Make sure all the leaves are clean. And they're ready to go back under the grow light. Now for this other tall broccoli, there's 4 of them in here. One is not quite as big. I'm noticing that the soil, the potting soil that I put in here has clumped up, and it's not as dry as I would like it. And there's also some bits in there that need to be sifted through. Like there's like some roots and whatever. So I'm going to just kind of mix this up, break it up, and then I'm just going to add more dry potting mix to it. And then I'll separate these guys a little later. All right, these early snowball cauliflower, they shot up really fast. And this one right here May not even survive if I move it, but we will try. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, this one never came up. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So actually it works out. But I'm going to gently take each of these out and just kind of reposition them in here. Actually, no, I'll grab them some bigger pots and reposition them in 2 per pot for now. That will give them something a little deeper to be in. I'll put them in one of these pots, and then that way they have more room for their roots. So hopefully we can keep them healthy. But all right, let's repot. All right, so far I have separated the green sprouting broccoli, added some more dirt to the other broccoli, and separated the snowball cauliflowers. And I'm gonna let these grow a little bit more before I move them. And now it looks like we need to go and handle here's the Brussels sprouts. They need to go deeper. And then this is all the lettuce right here. So we're probably gonna leave that a little bit longer. All right, they are all set for tonight. We'll check them in a couple days. You can tell that these have soaked up plenty of water from the bottom of the trays, so we are not going to water them again. We will give them some time to dry out. When I was poking my finger down in to replant these, I could tell the soil was damp all the way through, so we don't want them to rot. All their roots were strong enough to gently pull out, so that gives me hope. But we shall see where we are in a couple days.